Tell me your first name.
Jaquel.
Jaquel. I love that name.
Thank you.
You're in the Relax Sauna,
Yes.
and you purchased a Relax Sauna from us how many years ago?
Actually, just in the past 6 months, we purchased actually two
Okay.
for our office, and we've had a few patient orders as well.
And why did you get it, and what does it do for you?
Well, the first time I've wanted to get a far infrared sauna, but when I first came and used it myself, I immediately felt relaxed after, like literally within a minute. So for me, I knew if I could feel that from this, this is something that is nice and convenient, easy to use, obviously for patients, but I felt really relaxed and tranquil, like immediately. So that was a big win for me in comparison to the wood saunas.
And have your patients, you've only sold a few to your patients, have they had any results? Have they reported you?
I've heard good feedback about it. Patients feel like they're really detoxing.
Yeah.
And
they getting better?
And also sleep. Yeah, sleep and relaxing and before they go to sleep, and also the detox specifically.
Yeah. So you specialize in detox at your clinic?
Well, our patients actually a lot are Lyme, autoimmune conditions, and part of the process we always want to make sure the detox pathways in general are working well.
Yeah.
So far infrared sauna, especially for any kind of rheumatoid conditions as well as Lyme, are really beneficial.
Yeah.
So,
You've experienced this with so many of your patients?
well, we just began using
Yeah,
it, so in
right.
the past 6 months, so we expect that more, and that's one of the reasons we have in the office so that our patients can use it, and if it's something they want to purchase themselves at home, this is like a really easy unit to have. So they get to experience it, and so far from the ones that have, they've liked it immediately. So it's been good for that reason.
We've had incredible success with Lyme disease. I think we have about 13 video testimonies on Lyme disease
Oh wow,
alone.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And so you enjoy the sauna yourself?
Yes, I enjoy it for myself. So
when
and it's so convenient. So.
Yeah. When do you use it yourself?
Well, I have to use it before I go to bed because when I try to use it during the day, I'm like too relaxed. So maybe that's actually a good thing because I'm always like running around and not relaxed. So maybe I should do it in the morning before I go to work. But really in the evening, just because it helps settle me down. So I could do it watching TV, or it's super easy to use. There's no time span.
Have you had any problems? Like a lot of people are visit an environmental medical conference, and here you are in something that's made out of nylon, but people think it's plastic, but it's not.
Yes, no, there's no really issue with that. I mean, that was one of the questions that I asked actually before I purchased it in terms of concern about that from the environmental standpoint, low EMF and things like that. So that was really important to me in terms of purchasing it, and also making sure if other people are using it, how you maintain the cleanliness of it and all those other pieces. So from what the information that I'd gathered and researched, it was it really met to what requirements I wanted, and so that's why I went forward with buying it.
Do your patients try this at the office?
Yeah, we've actually just started really doing that in the past few weeks, where we've had people try it and use it. The others that have bought it have actually enjoyed it, so themselves.
And they're not having environmental concerns at all?
No, not that I've heard, not that they shared with me.
And these are people who are, sometimes they have environmental illness? Or?
Some that have, mostly Lyme, some environmental sensitivity, like allergies, also autoimmune conditions. So to me, a lot of those things stem down to your immune system not being taxed or overwhelmed. So to me, it fits in within the same category, but not like chemical sensitivity specifically, but definitely allergies in terms of like environmental allergies and autoimmune related conditions or inflammatory conditions.
So they get better, they feel better, they get better, and they don't experience any side effects from
No,
it.
I haven't had actually, if any, some have said, oh, I don't feel like I'm sweating as much. And because it does take, it's not like how the traditional, like their regular sauna is. So that's a switch, but they're feeling good. So I think people are expecting they're going to come in, they're going to be like drenched, and that's not really it unless you're, in it for an extended period of time. So that's a benefit because it makes it easy. People can use it with their clothes on. There's a lot of ability to use it in different ways because of that. So
And
and it's working in a different way. So
And how long have you been a doctor now?
I've been practicing for 10 years.
Very good.
So, yeah.
And how many doctors are in your clinic?
In our clinic, we have another naturopathic doctor,
Yeah.
and I have a pediatric nurse practitioner.
Very
I
nice.
have an internist medicine who's a consultant, and then we also have a nutritionist. So there's 5 of us.
Wow.
Yeah.
And your patients are getting better.
The patients that have purchased it, well, we just started again
Yeah,
using it in the last
right.
couple weeks, so it's hard to say for
Yeah.
that. But the ones that have gotten it for home use have actually felt better from it.
Great. Okay, well, it's relaxsaunas.com if they want to find out more information. That's Relax Saunas with an S. And so what's your first name again?
Jikel.
Jikel. Yes, that's the
Jikel.
name I like. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
And thanks for the comments, because we want this and the world needs this.
Yes, and thank you for your product, because I know that we will probably have many more people that are going to be looking to purchase the unit. So,
Perfect.
just because, and the great thing is having it on site, they get to experience it, and then from there they're interested in getting it versus, they actually get to experience themselves. So that's huge.
Had you been in wooden saunas before?
Yes, I actually do use that pretty frequently, like within the gym.
Yeah. And how does the Relax Sauna compare to
I feel like with the other saunas, they make you sweat a lot.
Yeah.
With the Relax Sauna, I think the biggest piece for me is it made me feel like my body really relaxed.
Yeah.
And I felt better throughout the day. Like
That-
It
yes.
didn't make me feel tired. That's the other thing. I feel relaxed, but not like tired.
Uh-huh.
It just made me feel like even throughout the day in terms of the, like I didn't feel like it created my energy to be low, which happens sometimes when I would do the wood saunas for too long. I'd be really like tired.
Yeah.
Versus relaxed, so it's a different feeling in terms of
There's
sensation.
something special about the energy in the Relax Sauna that is unique.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. Great. Okay, well, thanks so much for your time.
Thank you.